you've made your structure, your armature out of the wire, I didn't add a head to my hippo just to save some time, but I do have the body of my hippo and the 4 legs. Remember I said you don't have to worry about the tail. When you do have the head on, you don't need to worry about ears, things like that. The little details you'll be able to make later. So what you're going to do next is take newspaper and you're going to fill up your wire structure so that it is all 3-dimensional. So this takes a little bit of coordination. You might need to work with a partner a little, that's fine. Use masking tape and newspaper, and I'm just going to tape my newspaper in to the wire structure. Be careful because any parts that are sticking out are going to be sharp. So you're going to be kind of filling in the space. Now keep in mind how big it needs to be. So my hippo is obviously a little chunky and short, so I'm going to keep it that way. And I'm just going to keep taping this in. You don't need the whole thing to be covered in tape, but you also don't want to have all these extra pieces of your newspaper sticking out. So you're going to want to take some time to tape them down. And I tape them right to the wire armature. And then after you're done with this, this is going to be what you plaster. So whatever shape you have after this needs to be the shape that looks like your actual animal. So then for the legs, because I just made kind of 2-dimensional legs, I'm just going to take my newspaper, that's going to be what makes it 3-dimensional, slide it into that wire, and then I'm going to tape around it. So it's really easy for this to get kind of lumpy and strange shaped. So once you get it taped on, that's when you're going to want to go back over it. And like right now, this is nice on the bottom, but this is kind of sticking out here at the top. That's when I can start to do a little bit more shaping with my tape. Try to make sure there aren't all those extra pieces of newspaper sticking out. And I'm also going to want to make sure, looking at my picture again, kind of how the leg actually connects to the body. It's not, it has a joint up here where it connects kind of like our shoulders connect our arms to our bodies. So the top part of it here, I'm going to connect from the body to the leg, and then the bottom part will kind of be on its own. So you're going to stuff your whole animal with the newspaper and tape before you're ready to do the plaster.